press. So we're gonna have barbell, or you could use a weighted bar if you need to, but we're gonna have that barbell. Hands are a little, I don't know, a little wider than shoulders. That's how I feel comfortable doing it. And we're gonna be in a split stance. So each time you go to press that bar, you're gonna split your stance and then bring it back down and then switch feet. So left foot forward as I press, making sure that when I end, I'm nice and neutral. I'm not letting that back sway, and I'm not letting that weight come too far forward. It's right over my shoulders. Okay, bring it back down, feet together, and then alternate, press, and bring that other foot forward. Okay, so every time I'm alternating, right foot forward, left foot forward. Then, so we have 10 total of those. So you're alternating your feet each time. Then we have a kettlebell split stance, swing clean. So we're in that split stance. So my left foot's forward, okay? I'm gonna have that kettlebell in my right hand. It's gonna go here, and then I'm cleaning, okay? So I'm here, and then I clean, here, and clean, okay? So I'm swinging that kettlebell back, making sure that when I come forward, I'm not swinging too far forward. I'm ending kind of here and coming straight up. Because a clean, when we do cleans, we want to keep that weight close to our body. So I'm not swinging way out here and then dropping that kettlebell down. I'm swinging back, hinging my hips, and then kind of pulling it as it comes forward up into that clean position. So you're gonna do 6 to 8 on each side. Then you have a plyo box. Step up in there. So we're just making sure that your entire foot is on the box. As you start, you're gonna step up, and then at the top, you're gonna hop. Okay, so that opposite knee is gonna come up, and you're going to plyometrically hop on the top of that box, and then step down, and you're gonna do the same side you're gonna do the same side for 6 to 8, and then switch. So you're hopping on the same foot for 6 to 8 consecutive reps, and then switching. Then we come out here and we have a weighted bar reverse lunge. So we're gonna take a weighted bar, okay? It's gonna be in the back rack position, so it's resting on our shoulders or on those traps, whatever's more comfortable. And we're gonna step back into a reverse lunge, and then we're coming up into a balance, okay? So here, reverse lunge, again, trying not to step too far back where you have to lean forward to get up. You wanna be able to go through that hamstring and glute and then drive that knee up, okay? So you're gonna do 6 to 8 on one side, and then switch, reverse lunge, up into that stance, into that balance, 6 to 8 on the other side. Then we have a Napoleon shuffle. So the easiest way to do this is to find a line, start with one of your feet on the line, and it's gonna be opposite hand to toe, okay? And you're gonna come down, it's kind of in that lunge position. So you're down, and then foot switches, hand switches, okay? And so you're just staying on that line and switching your hands and feet. So Krista calls it the Napoleon shuffle because Napoleon Dynamite, that dance that he does, that one. So think of that. It is easier though if you have that line as a visual to keep where your feet land each time, okay? And just remember opposite hand to that toe each time. And we wanna make sure that we're using a flat back, okay? So I don't wanna be here with my back rounded. I wanna sit my butt down into that lunge and make sure that my back is nice and straight when I'm doing that. That is circuit 1. Circuit 2, over here, we're starting with a wall ball dead bug. So, grab a wall ball. It is going to be between opposite hand or opposite forearm to knee. So you're here, okay? You're holding that as your other arm and leg extend. So inhale out, exhale as you come in, making sure that that lower back is on the ground the whole time. So you're pushing in to that wall ball either with your forearm or your hand, but you're making sure that it's the opposite knee. Extend, come together, extend, come together. You can lift the head off of the ground a little bit and it will give you a little more core stability. So you have 16. Wait, did you do it alternating? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna alternate these. So you're gonna be here, okay, and then just bring that wall ball to the other knee and extend. And then here and extend. So 16 total alternating where the wall ball is, okay? Then you have a traveling inchworm push-up. So we're gonna do it, we did this a couple weeks ago where we walked our feet into our hands. We're not standing up, we're gonna do that same thing. We're gonna walk our hands out, okay? We're gonna do our push-up at the top, and then we're gonna walk our feet in to where our hands are, and then start over, okay? So you're not standing up between each one, you're just gonna keep going for 8, okay? When you walk your feet in, it doesn't need to be all the way to your hands. So if your flexibility means that this is where your feet walk in, that's fine. Start your inchworm after that, okay? Find that comfortable spot where you're pushing that flexibility, but you're not gonna pull anything or cause any pain. So you have 8 total of those. Then you have a dumbbell up down with an alternating curl. So here you're gonna have 2 dumbbells, okay? You've got an up down, which is a burpee with no push-up. So out, in, come into this kind of like seated position, and then you're just gonna curl with one hand, and then go out, in, and then curl with the other, okay? So when you're doing this, you wanna make sure that you bring those feet in and sit that butt down so that you're in that squat position and you're able to curl that weight. If you're rounded, you're not gonna be able to curl properly. So sit that butt down into that squat and then do your curl. If your back is feeling it, especially after those inchworms, you can go out, come in, and go into a kneeling position and then curl, okay? That'll save your lower back a little bit if you're feeling like your lower back is just not gonna handle that squat position. So 8 to 10, alternating of those. Then we have a split stance, bent over row. So then we go into a split stance with my left foot forward. That weight is in my right hand. I'm not bent over completely. It's more of just a slight hinge in the waist, and you're gonna row that dumbbell, thinking of like rowing it back into that hip socket, okay? So it should be back here with your hip. So you've got 8 to 10 of those. Then you end with a lateral grapevine, which is just an over, under, little dance move, okay? So we're gonna do each circuit for 21-ish minutes, okay? We have the 6 line touches at the beginning, in the middle, and the end. That's our warm up, okay?